It's crazy out here, man. Come on, everybody got a mask. I remember I was the only nigga with a mask on. And by now, like, y'all should already know, man. It's me, Zip with the drip. Leonidas, King of Queens, protector of the realm. I'm just gonna keep my foot on y'all niggas' neck. They ain't expect me to be able to do shit like this, man, on a pop out. Pop out. Daydreaming, niggas running up, spraying rounds. I go to sleep at night, hear the same sounds. Rude ladies say these cocksuckers want me laid down. Tell them motherfuckers I'm waiting, me and my Trey Pound. Did a lot of dirt, robberies, shakedowns, families got hurt. I did a couple takedowns, it wasn't nothing. Beefing with niggas from the same town. Send my dogs at them bustin' Operation Greyhound. Nigga had a fetish for clothes and thick women. Bitches like Nicki, denim, crushed linen. Trust what I'm spitting, it's how a nigga was living. I put that on the Bible, homie, this true religion. I call that coke, Gabby Douglas, I got it flipping. Counting all this money made me a mathematician. Then again, I ain't really good with division. I don't like the shit, I'm only good with addition. Niggas wanna eat out the little bitches I fuck with. Right after I done fucked them, niggas is disgusting. Ear, neck, wrist, fish, diamond encrusted. Sweet yellow rocks, I call them honey mustard. Men that don't trust nobody can't be trusted. I only trust me, that don't count. Well, nigga, fuck it. Confessions of a kingpin, I brought it through customs. My man got 100 years when he got busted. Childhood came in way quick, I think I rushed it. 9 years old, niggas had me out hustling. That was back 90, 91, I ain't frontin'. A year or two later, I was fucking with the ovens. Grandma been gone for a while, I still hear her. You gon' get yourself killed, I can still feel her. I knew it wasn't true, but I ain't wanna scare her. The good die young, I don't fit the criteria. Jumped up in the range, that's that motherfucking spaceship. Colgate white, I think that motherfucker racist. Camel skin leather, I motherfucking laced it. TV in the bar, this shit look like the basement. Shorty hopped in, little bitch ain't even say shit. Popped a couple pills, now she in the Matrix. Couple blocks later, imagine my jubilation when she leaned over and whispered, "Let me taste him." Made a nigga diddy, truck almost did a willy. Cruising through the city, shorty licking on Biggie. Smoking up a Philly, hit play, that's Biggie. Would've thought she was a pit, how this bitch ate the kitties. I'm chilling at the summit, you niggas is still bumming. On the corner but you broke, like you allergic to money. I did it for cheap, the forces stay running. Javier in my ear, he let me know when they coming. I done seen shit most of you niggas couldn't stomach. Talk black crowbar in the cunt of a nigga woman. Dig her till she bleed, lot of bad D's. For the right amount of cheese, microwave a nigga seeds. He a spot runner, you niggas running the mill. I could toss a couple dollars, get you dirty niggas killed. I'm dealing with dope from Delaware to Gun Hill. Kick back, getting stacks, watching the ones bill. It might sound stupid, maybe a little foolish. When I go, I want my niggas out, rioting, looting. Fuck whoever died when them niggas start shooting. Niggas killed Lil Zip, they getting their retribution. Lame, stay away, I'm ducking all that herb shit. Concentrating hard on how to make the next bird flip. Playing with words, like a motherfucking wordsmith. You can't curb a nigga that grew up on the curb, bitch. Remember them days when we call ourselves dealing? Fuck up a nigga pack, get it back with penicillin. Grandma bought cakes for niggas when we was chillin'. Now it's Louis boxes, way up to the ceiling. Nigga, know what the fuck it is, man. Straight up, nigga, sit with the drip, nigga. Free Unitas, free 100 the gang, nigga. 300 and no hundreds, how about that?
How about that, nigga?
300 and no hundreds,
Let's
get
do
me
that.
on your ass, nigga.
Views and opinions expressed by Zip. It's not always the views and opinions held by Zip. Sometimes they come from the chat. There you go. Cat doesn't identify as a cat and believes a pit bull, so around here we refer to it as pig cat. In this video, yo, start off on that like button, share, subscribe, let them know Zip live, you heard? Rest in peace to Biggie Smalls. Know what I mean? When Cannabis was like the greatest rapper of all time, died on March 9th. When he said that, he wasn't lying. At that time, I think Big was the nicest nigga that had did it up until then. Since then, I feel like some niggas done elevated past that. You know what I mean? But, Big was him. He just had some nasty raps. He had some nasty raps. But it seemed like Bad Boy was the nasty label, so you know what I mean? If it, you know what I mean? Yo, what's today's mathematics? Shit ain't adding up. What's today's mathematics? Shit ain't adding up.
No, like, man. It's crazy out here, man. Everybody got a mask. I remember I was the only nigga with a mask on. And by now, like, y'all should already know, man. It's me, Zip with the drip. Leonidas, King of Queens, protector of the realm. I'm just gonna keep my foot on y'all niggas' neck. Ain't expect me to be able to do shit like this, man, on a pop out. Pop out. Daydreaming, niggas running up, spraying rounds. I go to sleep at night, hear the same sounds. Rude ladies say these cocksuckers want me laid down. Tell them motherfuckers I'm waiting, me and my Trey Pound. Did a lot of dirt, robberies, shakedowns, families got hurt. I did a couple takedowns, it wasn't nothing. Beefing with niggas from the same town. Send my dogs at them bustin' Operation Greyhound. Nigga had a fetish for clothes and thick women. Bitches like Nicki, denim, crushed linen. Trust what I'm spitting, it's how a nigga was living. I put that on the Bible, homie, this true religion. I call that coke, Gabby Douglas, I got it flipping. Counting all this money made me a mathematician. Then again, I ain't really good with division. I don't like the shit, I'm only good with addition. Niggas wanna eat out the little bitches I fuck with. Right after I done fucked them. Niggas is disgusting. Call them honey mustard. Men that don't trust nobody can't be trusted. I only trust me, that don't count. What nigga fuck it. Confessions of a kingpin. I brought it through customs. My man got 100 years when he got busted. Childhood came in way quick, I think I rushed it. 9 years old, niggas had me out hustling. That was back 90, 91, I ain't frontin'. A year or two later, I was fucking with the ovens. Grandma been gone for a while, I still hear her. You gon' get yourself killed, I can still feel her. I knew it wasn't true, but I ain't wanna scare her. The good die young, I don't fit the criteria. Jumped up in the range, that's that motherfucking spaceship. Colgate white, I think that motherfucker racist. Camel skin leather, I motherfucking laced it. TV in the bar, this shit look like the basement. Shorty hopped in, little bitch ain't even say shit. Popped a couple pills, now she in the Matrix. Couple blocks later, imagine my jubilation. When she leaned over and whispered, let me taste him. Made a nigga giddy, truck almost did a willy. Cruising through the city, shorty licking on Biggie. Smoking up a Philly, hit play, that's Biggie. Would've thought she was a bitch. I'm the bitch, ate the kitties. I'm chilling at the summit. You niggas is still bumming on the corner, but you broke like you allergic to money. I did it for cheap. The forces stay running. Javier in my ear, he let me know when they coming. I done seen shit most of you niggas couldn't stomach. Talk black crowbar in the cunt of a nigga woman. Dig her till she bleed. Lot of bad deeds for the right amount of cheese. Microwave a nigga seeds. He a spot runner. You niggas running the mill. I could toss a couple dollars. Get you dirty niggas killed. I'm dealing with dope from Delaware to Gun Hill. Kick back, getting stacks. Watching the ones bill. It might sound stupid, maybe a little foolish. When I go, I want my niggas out, rioting, looting. Fuck whoever died when the niggas start shooting. Niggas killed Lil Zip, they getting their retribution. Lame, stay away. I'm ducking all that herb shit. Concentrating hard on how to make the next bird flip. Playing with words like a motherfucking wordsmith. You can't curb a nigga that grew up on the curb, bitch. Remember them days when we call ourselves dealing? Fuck up a nigga pack, get it back with penicillin. Grandma bought kicks for niggas when we was chillin'. Now it's Louis boxes, way up to the ceiling. Nigga.
And yo, the views and opinions,
Know what the fuck it is,
got
nigga.
this.
Straight up, nigga. Sit with the drip, nigga. Free Leonidas. 300 the gang, nigga. 300 and no hundreds. How about that?
Pig Cat knocked out. Pig Cat ain't got nothing to do with this. Hey, yo, man. Today's mathematics, it all adds up. If you watch me on YouTube, then chances are, because YouTube is not social media. YouTube is like a search engine. But if you watch YouTube, then chances are you be on social media too. So you probably be on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Sitchies like that, right? You probably seen it say, Just cause a nigga got more than you, don't mean a nigga can't be hating on you, you heard? Just cause a nigga got more than you, don't mean a nigga can't be hating on you. Yo. Vlad Hoffa. Yo, let me do this real quick. It's the holy month of Ramadan, you heard? I put a video up. I was talking about Vlad Hoffa. In that video, I said something about Troy Ave going on his platform, him letting Troy Ave say whatever he wanted to say because Math Hoffa ain't like Tax Stone because some shit with Math Lady. I said Tax Stone knew her. I apologize to that lady because I don't know that to be a fact. I apologize to that lady, but because I don't know that to be a fact. But I don't know what her relationship is with Vlad Hoffa. She fucking with a buster. So I apologize for saying some shit like that on the internet. It's the holy month of Ramadan. I shouldn't have said no shit like that, even if it's true. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know it to be a fact. I wasn't there. I ain't see that. You feel me? As for this buster that she involved with, her man, he's a buster. All the way. And I'm going to tell you why. Today's mathematics, it all adds up. A square is a square, circle is a circle, a rectangle is a rectangle, the triangles is triangles. You got acute angles. You know what I mean? Horizontal, perpendicular. You know what I mean? Vertical. You know what I mean? Acute. You know what I'm saying? Square is a square, circle is a circle, man. But the spade is ill because the spade is always the spade too. Unless you're playing dirty hearts. And I'm gonna mash that shit. So guess what? Let's play dirty hearts. Let's play dirty hearts. That's flying over your head right now. Maybe you're in the wrong place. Just cause a nigga got more than you, don't mean a nigga can't be hating on you. I seen your little DVD, nigga. Shout out to Mikey B. Mikey B hit me in the back channel like, yo, son trying to get you to pull up. I had my brother, I had my pops and his brother on the phone. You know what I mean? Oh, but when they got off, I pulled up though. If you let a nigga talk long enough, he tell on himself. You let a nigga talk long enough, he tell on himself. That's what my grandmother used to say. My grandmother used to tell me a lot of shit back in the days that I ain't get it then. But as a grown nigga, it make all the sense in the world. You let a nigga talk long enough, he tell on himself. See, I would play what the clown from Bucktown said. You know, we got clowns from Uptown, now it's a clown from Bucktown. Go figure. I would play it, but he'll get your channel hit. This is a fact. He did it to me before. Wallahi. I was on his platform. Boom. After I was up there, Easy the Block Captain went up there. They said something about Sue Surf. I made a video about that. I used Some of the video that he had was the nigga murdered my mother. Boom! Oh. Hollered at the nigga like, yo, what up with that? Hollered at the nigga like, yo, what up with that? Word to mother. I just deleted it. I ain't going through all that. Take that down. Shit ain't that important to me, right? Yeah. I got receipts for that. I can show niggas that. That's about word. See, like, that nigga's a narcissist. Son is under the impression that I want to be his friend. That I feel like he shouldn't mess with certain people. I don't care who that nigga mess with. I don't care who you do business with, homie. Do your thing. I don't care nothing about you. I never hollered at you again after I saw 10 Toes on that nigga platform with Man Do and Bad Vibes. I never hollered at Math Hoffa again. Never. It was no. I'm not messing. I'm done with that. It's a nigga named OG Blue they be shouting out. The nigga OG Blue from Queens, bro. I don't know son. I never met him. I hollered at him a couple times on the internet a few years ago and all that. But I don't know son. Once I seen him moving around with 10 toes down and all that, not disrespectfully or none of that, like, yo, I just don't, know what I'm saying? I'm good on that. Anybody I see moving around with that man, I don't want nothing to do with you, bro. Because, look, check it out, right? Today's mathematics, it all adds up. Vlad Hoffa asked the nigga, after I get off the platform, Vlad Hoffa asked the nigga like, have I ever asked you, would you work with him? And son said, plenty of times. Plenty of times. Come on. Today's mathematics, it all adds up. Would you work with him? Yeah, you asked me that plenty of times. And what I say? You said you wouldn't mind sitting down with him. Come on. Somebody said the super chat? Hey, yo, Reek, man. Nigga said, yo, thanks for the super. He said, yo, Mav said that's my mans. But in the same breath said he didn't know anything about you and the clown having issues. Dude is a habitual liar. Let's get to that. I'm getting to that right now. He said, yo, I asked you mad times, would you work with him? Why would you be, like, if you don't know I got issues with the nigga, why would you be asking the nigga mad times would I work with the nigga, right? Check it. Said, the nigga said, yeah, I'm willing to sit down with anybody. So you been on the internet calling a nigga a rat. You said his brother was a rat. You said his father was a rat. You said all types of things about other people in his family. Everything. You called this nigga, you called him gay. You called this nigga, you said everything about this nigga in the world. But you willing to sit down with this nigga and do a podcast with this nigga? Because if you listen, if you watch the video, then you would hear the clown from Bucktown saying, if these two would just sit down, man, yo, man, we would take off, man, or something to the effect of that, like niggas got no integrity, niggas got no morals, no principles, right? No morals, no integrity, no principles, right? But if a nigga been saying all of this about a nigga, imagine me saying that a nigga's a rat, a nigga's a blade, a nigga's all of these things. I'm all of these things. But yeah, I do a podcast with the nigga. What that say? What would that say about me? What would, in the chat, let me know, what would that say about me if I was to do that? If I was to say somebody was a rat, and then I was to say somebody was gay, like I'm calling a nigga all of the things that, you know, nullify his credentials in the streets. I'm saying all of the things that nullify his credentials in the streets. I'm saying all of these things about him. I'm accusing him of all of these things. But I'm willing to do a podcast with the nigga. What would that make me? Please tell me in the chat. I need y'all to participate. What would that make me? And so that I know Vlad Hoffa is watching, I just want you to read the comment section and read what the comment section is saying. That would make a nigga a buster. If you will, if I would be willing to work with somebody that I called the mook, that I called that I said was getting extorted in jail, that everything I said everything bad about this nigga that you could possibly say and his family. But I'm willing to do a podcast with the nigga. That would make me a bozo. I don't care what nobody say. That would make me a lame ass nigga to the 10th power. To the 10th power. But that's what his man said. His man said he willing to do that. Come on. If I hear a nigga saying all of these things about a nigga, if I hear a nigga saying all of these things about a nigga, and now y'all niggas is talking about doing a podcast together, I think that didn't happen on the internet so like in recent memory. Like niggas say all types of things about you and your family, and you willing to do a podcast with this nigga? I don't know. That say you a bozo to me too. That say you a bozo to me too. So everybody involved would be a bozo if they would say, oh, I'm doing a podcast with this nigga. Everybody to me, like to me, like you is a lame if you calling a man all types of things like that, but you willing to do a podcast with him. So if I know a nigga like that, and he did that, I don't want to fuck with you. Yeah. Like what? Like, oh, you lying. It's no way you could be telling the truth and still be willing to do these, like, it's no way. There's no way you could have been saying all of these things about this man and it be true. And you still want to work with this nigga? One and one is two, right? But if you think outside the box, you get 11. And that's what I like doing. I like thinking outside the box, homie. You understand what I'm saying? You can't sell me no bullshit. I know the prices, bro. Somebody sent the super chat. That's it. Yo, the boxing knife said, yo, new drop. What I'ma do now? Smack rapper term. Yeah, hilarious. Like, nigga know he fumbled the bag. Nigga see me on the other platform, shit doing good. Nigga going viral. Every clip is lit. Niggas see me going viral, it's lit, every clip. Niggas see that? Every clip, viral. This how a nigga could have been on his platform. It would have never been like that, and I'm gonna tell you why it would have never been like that. But you see that? His shit not doing numbers like that. The clips on his page ain't doing numbers like that. He don't go viral like that. That's a graveyard. This spot is a graveyard right now. He know it. That's why he trying to get lit. Talking about zip with the drip. He see me lit. He see me viral. I'm in the algorithm. I'm popping. I'm popping, bang. I'm popping, bang. Talking about you gonna get another nigga lit. Go ahead. This is what I'm saying. None of y'all niggas, nothing none of y'all niggas is doing could stop what I got going on. That's how I feel about the situation. I'm going to the top of the mountain. What I'm going to do to get there is either I'm going to walk up there nice and smooth because y'all going to clear a path and let me stroll to the top, or I'm going to go rock climbing and you niggas is going to be the rocks. I'ma use y'all niggas to get to the top of the mountain. I'ma be stepping all over y'all niggas. That's how I'm giving it up. That's how I'm giving it up. Y'all niggas can't damper nothing I got going on. Yeah, y'all can't dim this light like you bugging. How y'all gonna do that? Y'all not even in the same lanes. Y'all niggas don't cater to the same audience. Hey yo, Ken James, yo, thanks for the super chat. He said, yo, bro, your audience is intelligent. No need to explain this. Nah, you can't say that, bro. Some things need to be explained. I'm the great explainer. This is what I do. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to you for being intelligent enough to understand understand that a nigga's a hater. Cause I ain't finished with that yet. So now we already established that the nigga that he said was his man. He told me that he said yesterday. He's like, yo, that's my man. That's the guy. I would have told you that. I said, if you would have told me that, I would have never did that platform. Word to my dead grandmother. That's what I said on this platform. It's the holy month of Ramadan. I shouldn't have been swearing on my dead grandmother. Wallahi, though. Yeah, wallahi, I would not have went on that man platform if I would have knew that that was the homie. Yeah. I don't mess with nobody like that. Ain't none of that. And like, niggas can't say, oh, yo, Zip, you be messing with niggas that move like that. Niggas can't say that. I don't move with niggas like that. That's a snake nigga, a lying ass snake nigga. I'm not doing that. You on the internet lying on a nigga like that? Those is vicious, malicious, vicious lies. Malicious, vicious lies that nigga was on the internet telling on a nigga. Check it out, though. I ain't finished. The nigga claims the reason why he brought 10 on there, the reason why he brought 10 on there to sit down with Rory and Maul, simply because he didn't give a fuck. So out of all of the people who you could have called to pull up, right? Think about it. The shop is in Brooklyn. He know mad niggas from Brooklyn. Could I have anybody from Brooklyn pull up? Call a nigga from way uptown and pull up. Because he didn't give a fuck. Really? That's what's wrong with y'all, son. Y'all niggas think everybody is stupid. Y'all think everybody is stupid. You see how that nigga sent the super chat and said, yo, your audience is intelligent. You don't gotta explain this. Everybody not stupid, son. I'm definitely not amongst the stupid people, bro. I'm definitely not amongst the stupid people. And if I am counted amongst the stupid people, there's 6 billion people on this planet more stupider than me. Respectfully. Respectfully. Nigga, you got on the phone with that nigga, while you was online with me, people could watch it. You saying, oh, I don't know, I didn't know, I don't know, I don't know. Why Rory and Maul and them, why they don't, how come they get a pass? You saying they don't know, how you know I know, I didn't know, right? You saying all of that. As soon as you get on the phone with the nigga 10, you, Vlad Hoffa, the buster from Augusta, the clown from Bucktown, as soon as you get on the phone with him, you start talking about an imaginary blade. You start talking about an imaginary blade. Word to my dead grandpa, wallahi. You started talking about an imaginary blade. makes sense now. No wonder you like hanging out with the clown from Uptown. Birds of a feather. You like the nasty shit that nigga be saying. You like that. That turns you on. That's what you drawn to. The nasty shit that nigga be on the internet saying. The nigga who was in jail selling pictures of himself. The other niggas for money. He on the internet. He's on the internet saying that. So you brought up the imaginary homosexual's name. You brought the name up. You said the name. That's how invested you are in that situation. You knew the name. I looked at the phone. I said, ew. This nigga know the name? Come on. It makes sense now. No wonder you running around with a 60-year-old nigga who has just admitted to being on the internet capping by saying he's willing to work with a nigga that he called a rat, that he called a blade, all of this, that, and the third. He's willing to still sit down and do a podcast with this nigga. So you know he's lying. But he's 60 years old. He's 60 years old. And he be lying like this on the internet. But that's the guy. That's the nigga you be calling when you interviewing people on your platform. You call this nigga? A 60-year-old nigga that be on the internet making up stories about people. You mad, nigga. You mad, nigga. You know it's lit with Rory and them niggas. You know it's lit with Rory and them niggas. You mad. You mad. Both of y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is tight. Talking about niggas should come and work together. Nigga, I would never work with neither one of y'all niggas. Let's get to that. What you talking about, nigga? Let's get to that. You like bringing up imaginary homosexuals? Let's bring up that situation you had with that girl. Let's bring up that situation you had with that lady. Yeah. What's up? They was talking about you like a nasty man on this internet. And it's starting to make sense. The way you was just sending me all kind of messages and all of that. All kind of messages galore and all of that. You got all of the characteristics. I'm just letting you know that I grew up in jail. It was a lot of scrapo niggas in jail. You know you tend to learn the characteristics of a scrapo. All of you niggas, y'all niggas kind of move the same. Niggas always want to be right. Nigga don't never want to be wrong. Nigga fake be acting tough. Don't let a nigga have a little size on him. He'll try to use that. And I'm saying like as a shield. Yeah. Any nigga that been in jail know what I'm talking about right now. Any nigga that been in jail know what I'm talking about right now. You got them characteristics. I just want to say that. Know what I mean? Cause you nasty. You think that you a deviant. You a deviant. You couldn't wait to ask that nigga about an imaginary homosexual. You a sexual deviant. You might. I wouldn't put it past you, homie. I wouldn't put it past you. There's videos of you on the internet, and I'm saying niggas can hear the sounds. You wildin' shit up in the crib and all of that. Yeah, you not my kind of nigga. I wouldn't have never did no business with you. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that. You stepped to me with mad business propositions. I shut all of them shits down. I'm good. Nah, hell no, nah. I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. You mad, nigga. Cause a nigga don't, like, what kind of nigga, yo son, what kind of nigga is you? How you mad cause I don't wanna fuck with you? Like, I don't wanna like, let me know in the chat, is that not like female to like, you fuck with a nigga that be calling me a rat and a moot. That's a valid reason for me not to want to fuck with you. You be around this nigga. I do not feel comfortable around you if that's your mans. I don't feel comfortable around you. That's a valid reason for me not to want to fuck with you. How you mad about that? How you mad about that? That's some hoe shit. Imagine me, imagine me mad because a nigga that be sitting on his couch making videos don't want to fuck with me. I feel like that would make me a buster. That would make me a buster. You see the pattern here? Today's mathematics is adding up. It's a lot of buster shit going on. You mad. You really upset. You so upset that you brought this nigga to your platform to sit down with some niggas that I'm doing a podcast with now. Shout out to my niggas. The Patreon came out today. Shout out to Rory and Maul. You should go subscribe to that Patreon. I'll be on there regularly. And I'm saying the latest one that just dropped, I'm on that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and you mad. And you mad. Let's get to that. You was mad, nigga. Yo, Ken James, thanks for the super chat. He said, yo, they trying to make you a victim of your own principles. Exactly. It's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that. You had that nigga there. It's not like these niggas that watched 100 videos of this nigga, 1,000 videos of this nigga talking about me. You think they be on that nigga pit channel watching that nigga? Nobody watches him. He don't get no views, nigga. Ain't nobody patched into what that nigga got going on. That nigga's not important. Them niggas don't know what that nigga be saying, bro. You know what that nigga be saying. You like that nigga. You said that out your mouth. That's your man. You want me to work with that nigga. Y'all niggas is strange. Why would you want to work with a nigga? Why you want to work with a nigga who a nigga be... Your man. If my man is saying that this nigga's a rat, this nigga's a blade, if my man is saying that about a nigga, I'm not messing with this nigga. Yeah. I might not pump that. I might not get on the internet like, yo, this nigga's a moke. This nigga's a rat. I might not get on the internet and do all of that. But if my man, a nigga that I be moving around with, if a nigga that I'm comfortable enough to like, I'm about to interview somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to interview some niggas. And I'm comfortable enough to call this nigga like, yo, pull up. If the nigga that I pull up, if he called you a rat, or he called you a mook, wallahi, I'm not messing with you. You a dog. That's a fact. My man said you no good. I'm not messing with you. This is a fact. I feel like if I told one of my mans that about somebody, like, yo, son, that nigga's a blade and that nigga's a rat, and you still mess with that nigga, you is a buster too. My man is not my man no more. You a buster. I'm telling you that nigga's a rat. I'm telling you that nigga's a blade, homie. That nigga's a rat. And you still... You no good. You see how today's mathematics is all adding up? Bust the shit. Bust this shit. I let this nigga tell on himself all night. I only stayed on the phone so he could keep telling on himself, so I have enough ammunition to wow this nigga up. He got it on his channel. Play this up. Play this up. Just let them niggas talk all over themselves. My grandmother used to tell me that you let a nigga talk long enough, he'll tell on himself. Sometimes you gotta say certain things and make a nigga say certain shit, right? Sometimes you gotta say certain things to make a nigga say certain shit. Yo, I don't care nothing about Mav Hoffa. Nothing. I went on his platform. You heard him on it. Yo, you did the most numbers on my platform. You did the most numbers on my platform. You checking for numbers. You worried about numbers. I'm concerned with the numbers too, you heard? But those is not the priority, right? You did the most numbers on my platform by a few thousand. On my own platform, I did damn near what you did with 1 million subscribers. If you ask me pound for pound, you can't fuck with me. I don't have 100,000 subscribers. I got over 140,000 views on videos. You talking about 160,000 views that you got on a platform with 1 million subscribers. That's 10%. That's 10%. 1.5%. Almost 2. 15%, maybe 16%. Or if you do it with mines though, 140,000 is how many percent of 50,000? Let's get to that. 300% or some shit like that. Huh? Huh? You mad corny, son. I just let y'all niggas talk all over yourself. You brought up the nasty nigga and you got nasty allegations on your name. You should have never did that. Cause niggas like me, 1 and 1 is 2, but it make 11. You should have never did that. You brought up the nasty allegations. You brought up nasty allegations and it's nasty allegations on your name. Y'all be them niggas. Y'all be them niggas. If you look at all the niggas on the internet, the niggas that be going mad hard with certain shit, niggas that be going mad hard, all of them niggas, I don't care which one of these niggas you watch, them niggas be having the nastiest shit on their names. Facts. Facts. You dealing with a nigga, you said that's your man. Your man is saying, yo, he's a rat. His father's a rat. His brother's a rat. He was in jail messing with the boys. Yada, 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 yada. Your man said that. You want to work with this nigga. You mad because he don't want to work with you no more. You supposed to be like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. My man said, I don't want to work with you anyway, nigga. Good bond, good raise. Nah, that ain't the approach, though. My approach was, as soon as I seen you on the platform, as soon as I seen that nigga on the platform, because look, word to my mother, I would never lie. Wallahi. Mav called me. He said, yo, what's up with you and man doing bad vibes? Me and Bad Vibes had a little brief back and forth on the internet. But I don't got no smoke with them old niggas, you heard? I don't got no smoke with them old niggas, you heard? Right? Yo, what's up? Nothing. Wow, what's up? He like, yo, I'm about to have them on the platform. Oh shit, yo, that's what's up. Them niggas trying to get a message out there. Word to my mother. When they come on, 10 Toes is there. Hey, yo, Ken James, thank you, man. He said, yo, when it comes to YouTube, credibility is currency. What you have is invaluable. Let's get to that. This is what I'm trying to say, right? So when he had them niggas on there, he had the clown from uptown on there with him. So, once upon a time, in the old barbershop, 10 Toes, and some of his mans, they was talking crazy about me in the barbershop. You heard? Lying on me, talking about I got cut, all kind of shit. Niggas was lying on me, you heard? In that barbershop. I had made a pledge that I would never go in that barbershop. He had niggas approaching me about coming in that barbershop. I said, I'm not going in that barbershop. It was some old crusty ass niggas in there talking bad about me. I ain't going in that barbershop. When he got the new barbershop, he was like, yo, what's up when you pulling up to the new shop? Know what I mean? Pick a date, nigga, we there. Know what I'm saying? Pick a date, nigga, we there. So that's when I went and did his platform. Then I seen 10 toes up there. I ain't going back in there. I ain't going back in there, you heard? So it was people saying, yo, you should be the co-host, you should be the co-host, you should be the co-host. I would have never been the co-host. I would have went there from time to time, periodically. I would have went there and just, like, you know, chopped it up with niggas. But I would have never signed on to be a co-host. I would have never, like, I would have did that shit for free. I would have did that for free. You understand what I'm saying? Every once in a while, pull up, pop shit, dip. I would have did that for free rather than being in any type of business with this nigga because Mex say he do bad business. Gat Taylor say he do bad business. Bigger say he do bad business. Champ say he do bad business. Esso say he do bad business. Heineken say he do bad business. Who I'm missing here? Who I'm missing here? I can now say he do bad business when he got some niggas that I'm in business with pulling up to his platform, right? He calls a nigga and have him come sit around who clearly be on the internet lying on a nigga. Clearly, we just established that gotta be a lie. It has to be a lie. He has to be lying. There is no way. There is no way you could be that much of a buster that you could be telling the truth about a nigga, saying a nigga's a blade and that a nigga's a rat, and you still willing to do a podcast with that nigga. This all started with that lame nigga because I ain't want to do a podcast with the niggas. Let's get to that. I've been not wanting to do a podcast with that nigga. I don't know what you thought before he called me a mook, before he called me a rat. I ain't want to do a podcast with that nigga, Math. You ain't know that? Today's mathematics, everything adds up. That nigga's on my balls. If you ask that nigga would he do a podcast with me and he told you, yeah, he's on my balls, because I didn't call that nigga everything under the sun, all kind of clown ass niggas. Busters, disgusting, blades, everything. I called that nigga everything and I mean it. He said he was in jail selling pictures of himself to niggas for money. I didn't lie on that nigga. That nigga made up a story when it got a nigga. You know the name, Math? You know the name? He went and just made up some shit. And that's the guy you chose to name your company after. Keep him in that barbershop chick. Keep him in that barbershop chick. Nigga got nothing going on the internet. But it seems like you don't really got nothing going on neither. Yeah, it seems like you don't really got nothing going on neither. Let's get to that. Meanwhile, y'all can go check me out. Rory and Mo Patreon. I'm on there. Nah, I mean, gotta go sign up for that Patreon. I'm on there. You feel me? The Zip Challenge. You know what I mean? I'm on there. The latest Patreon. March 9th. March 9th, 2026. Know what I mean? Go check that out. We on there popping shit. You know what I'm saying? should I stop beefing? I'm not beefing. I'm just saying, I'm just pointing out I pointed out something that was mad corny. That's it. And now a nigga start, look, let me tell you how corny, look how corny this is. I got on the internet and said, and repeated a story, right? Never mind what I said in the story. What I said in the story makes math look like a buster, right? What I said in the story. Math said that never happened, right? I told a story to make him look like a buster. Math said that never happened. Math was on the internet calling me a jive turkey, insinuating like that I might have, you know what I'm saying? He ain't saying, but Champ was saying that he was sitting there with the nigga. You understand what I'm saying? In his barbershop, his platform. Champ said some shit, but Math, jive turkey this, you know what I'm saying? Talking about niggas put out fake paperwork and all that. Basically calling a nigga a liar about his man Bimmy. He was like trying to stick up for his man Bimmy. So, I said something that made him look like a buster. He said something that made me look like a buster. No harm, no foul. This is then. This is a while ago. I went on his platform, chopped it up with the nigga, gave him that. It's still up on the internet. He ain't gonna delete it. I asked the nigga to delete it. Take that shit down. Fuck them videos, nigga. Yeah, act like I never was on your platform, nigga. How about that? Act like I was never on it, nigga. I'm with that. Shit ain't gonna hurt nothing I got going on. It's gonna hurt what you got going on. Anyway, I went on the nigga platform. So now, once I come on your platform, all that shit about, oh yo, you said this about me before. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you said some shit about me before too, nigga. Why you bringing up what I said about you 2 years ago if I already just said, I just was in your barbershop. That shit was like September. That shit was like September, I was in a barbershop. Why you bringing up some shit I said in 2023? Why you bringing that up in 2026 if I was in your barbershop in 2025? Bust the shit. Like you want to be right so bad that you bringing up some shit that I said in 2023. You a buster. Cause I already was in the barbershop with you. I was already there. You said some shit about me too. That was water under the bridge. We dapped it up. That's over. Why you bringing that up? I'm talking about some new, brand spanking, corny nigga shit you did, nigga. And you don't have no defense for it. Except for, oh, yo, man, you said something about me before and I overlooked it. And you said some shit about me before and I overlooked it too. And now you doing buster shit on purpose because you don't give a fuck. That's what you said. That was your reason for doing it, because you don't give a fuck. Yeah. But you talk, oh, yo, niggas got female tendencies. Get the fuck out of here. You got female tendencies, nigga. You acting like a scorned bitch. Straight up. That's scorned bitch shit right there. Respectfully. Cause I don't want. I'm not coming on your platform no more. I don't give a fuck about no numbers, what type of exposure I could get, what type of bread I could get on your platform. I don't want to fuck with you. You mess with that nigga, and I don't care if you mess with that nigga. Do your thing. I don't want to mess with you. I'm not telling you to stop messing with him. You stop messing with that nigga today. I'm not gonna start messing with you tomorrow. I'm good on that. I don't fuck with niggas like you. You do fuck with niggas like that. Just cause you stop fucking with him, that don't mean you wouldn't fuck with a nigga like that. I don't mess with niggas like you. You don't got a good. You're not a good judge of character. Clearly, you had 7 different co-hosts already. We just named them. You had 7 different co-hosts. You're not a good judge of character. You saying to yourself, oh, yo, I can make it happen with these 2 niggas right here. I'm saying to myself, You ain't make it happen with none of them other niggas. And if you did make it happen, them niggas crying about they ain't get their ends. They crying about they ain't get their ends. All of them. Every single nigga. Mac, Gat, Champ, Bigger, Esso, Heineken, every single nigga. Every single nigga. But it ain't you though. It's everybody else. It's me. It's me. You bringing Rory and Maul on there with the 10 toes, nigga. That ain't nothing. So what? That ain't about nothing. That's you, man. You gotta get out your feelings, man. That ain't about nothing. Oh man, whatever Champ said, that ain't about nothing. Whatever Max said, that ain't about nothing. Whatever Gat said, that ain't about nothing. Yo, whatever Esso and Heineken said, that ain't about nothing. That ain't about nothing. Yo, whatever Bigger said, man, that ain't about nothing. It's not me. It's everybody else. It's Zip. It's Mac. You talking about? And then when I bring it up, like how when Gat go on the platform with the nigga Tiger and say something, you know what I'm saying? Or no, he go on the platform with Esso and Heineken. You get on Tiger platform mad that Gat did that, and then you start talking about, oh yo, you don't got the same relationship with me as I got with them nigga. I don't have no relationship with you at all, nigga. I don't give a fuck who you mess with, nigga. I'm saying, why would you bring a nigga like that around some niggas that I'm getting money with currently? It made no sense. The nigga added nothing to the equation. The nigga added nothing to the equation. Them niggas is fake hip hop experts. That nigga's not a hip hop expert. He added nothing to the equation. It's mad niggas. You could have had Rock. You could have had Rock on there from Boot Camp Click. You could have had that nigga on there. That nigga is a certified spitter. Them niggas know that nigga raps. That's a fact. Them niggas know some of his raps. I know them niggas know everything about rap. Why would you have a clown from up there for no reason? That was despite me. That was despite me. Because then you start talking about why they get a pass. Or why they get a pass. Like you did something, like you played chess and that was a good move. That was a whack move. Bishop sniped that shit. Bishop seen that shit coming. Bishop took that shit right off the butt. Wow, get that shit out of here. What you doing? What you doing, nigga? Yeah, you the type of niggas I don't even gotta look at the chessboard to play y'all niggas. I can play y'all niggas off. Oh man. That's a fact. Nigga could have had Paul King. Nigga could have had any nigga up there. You call a nigga that's not. He don't got no motion on the internet. He don't got no motion on the internet. Why is he on there? You did that out of spite, and then you try to act like, yo, I ain't know. I didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Since when we supposed to take your word and it means something? Everybody say you a creep. Everybody already said you a creep. Why we to think that you ain't pull a creep move just now? Why are we to think you didn't just pull a creep move if you always pulling creep moves? Today's mathematics, it added up. You a buster. It's no way around it. I don't want to like, I dare you to take pictures of the messages that you was sending and put them up. And I dare you to ask people, do you sound like a scorned bitch in my messages? I dare you. I dare you to put them messages up and ask people, do you sound like a scorned bitch? I dare you. I got bros that I told I ain't fucking with no more, and I ain't heard from them since, nigga. Said I ain't fucking with the nigga Math no more. You all in my messages, sending me messages. Yo, man, you need to check yourself, man. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. I don't need to do nothing, nigga. I don't need to do nothing. You shouldn't have brought that nigga around my mans in them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I was saying. You did some bullshit. That was whack. You tried to play chess. Niggas peeped it. That's whack. You might have burnt the bridge. You did. I'm saying I'm willing to say you burnt the bridge. I'm willing to say you can't get them niggas on your platform no more. That's what I'm willing to say. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm willing to say. I'm willing to say you can't get them niggas on your platform no more now that they know what you did. Now that they know what you did, I don't think they'll come on your platform. And the ill shit is I ain't even say nothing to the Rory nigga. But I mentioned that shit to Maul and he was like, word? I was like, he was like, I definitely wouldn't have did that shit if I would have knew that. So now that I'm saying that, right? We'll get him on there again. See how that works. Mary said, but they been know how he move. But they been know how who move. But they all know how who move. He said they was scheduled for the summer. He lying. Mary, I don't know who you talk about. Day. I don't know. Nigga hating on the nigga that's on his couch. The nigga on the couch, they got more emotion than you. And you tight. That's crazy. Yo, Stoller for that like button. Do me a favor. I like when y'all hit the like button. Hey yo, Roach, what up, my nigga? Hey yo, Roach, I need you to tell all of the poppy niggas in the shop, right? Respectfully. You my man, son. Those is your peoples. I'm not talking about y'all niggas. I'm talking about Mav Hoffa and his man, you heard? Y'all niggas is neutral niggas. Y'all niggas is the barbers. Y'all, it's y'all place. That's y'all place. But I'm not talking about y'all niggas. Right, Pick Cat? Pick Cat said, we not talking about y'all niggas. What you doing, man? That's the roach, nigga. That's the roach, nigga. You want the roach? Hmm? You heard roach? Niggas is alright. Math is a buster. I'm saying math is a buster, son. Nigga had a nigga there, just sitting there. I ain't watched that whole shit. Word of my mother. I watched 2 clips. The Jada Kiss clip and another clip. I ain't see son saying word. My thing is this. Yo, Roach, I met you. I was locked up for murder. I've been a serious nigga since you met me. I was like 15 years old, son. I was locked up for murder when I met you. I've been a serious nigga since I met you. If I tell you that a nigga's a rat and a nigga's a blade, me, I'm telling you that. If I tell you that a nigga's a rat and a nigga's a blade, is you gonna keep dealing with that nigga? If I tell you that, I need to see your answer in the chat. Yes or no? Honestly. Honestly. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you that a nigga is a rat and a blade, is you gonna keep messing with that nigga? You gonna take my word, right? All of my mans, every one of my mans, every nigga that know me, if I tell them that a nigga's a boy, like, yo, that nigga was in jail messing with the boys. Oh, that nigga's a rat. He telling that. Any nigga I know, if I tell him that, I ain't saying they might just completely stop messing with a nigga, but they gonna be dealing with this nigga differently because I told them that. It's me saying that. Cause nowadays, nigga getting a little bit of money. Some niggas are, you know what I mean? But if you a nigga that I fuck with, and I tell you that, you ain't messing with that nigga. See, it's a difference. Everybody you know ain't your mans. You know, you be like, that's my man. That really ain't your man. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas throw that word around loosely. But just because I know you know what I'm saying, don't mean, you feel me? It's a difference. So now, if you somebody who I'm dealing, like, I know we, and I be like, yo, son, that nigga's a rat. That nigga's a blade. You a dub. Ain't no way that me and this person could do a podcast. I'm telling you, everything adds up to you being a buster. For you remembering the name of an imaginary homosexual, that makes you a buster. That makes you a buster. Heard niggas on there, yo, he ain't respond to that for a year because I never had to. It never made no sense. The nigga was talking about I was in a jail. I never been to that jail before. Then he supposedly had the nigga Twan on the phone, but then Twan said it was somebody else, and now it's not making no sense. But you know that. You just thought saying that on your platform made you look. You thought that was gonna be a win for you. Try to have him pull up to the platform after me like that was gonna be a win for you. No, it just made y'all niggas look more stupid. Fuel for the fire, nigga. That conversation you and that nigga had was fuel for the fire. That nigga said out his own mouth, he's willing to sit down and work with me. After he said I was a mook and after he said I was a rat, that means he's a buster. He has no integrity. He stand on nothing. That nigga's built on mud, nigga. That nigga's built on mud, nigga. That nigga has no integrity. That nigga has no morals, nigga. And that's your man. That's the guy you chose to run your company with. That's the guy you chose to run your company with. Do you? But that says a lot about you. It says you a buster. Birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. That's bird nigga shit. You cool with a 60-year-old nigga? This nigga's not no young boy doing that. It's not like he a young kid on the internet trolling. He's the oldest nigga on the internet. He's older than 50 cents. He's older than 50 cents. This nigga is 60 years old. Nigga talking about he went to jail for murder and all that. Nobody could verify that. Nobody could verify that nigga was in jail for murder. None of that. Or for all we know, that nigga was in jail for nasty people stuff. We never seen none of that nigga paperwork or none of that. Hey, yo, man. Yo, Scott. Yo, man, good looking, man. He said integrity is a must. Appreciate that. That's a fact. Integrity is a must. And the nigga just showed us that he has no integrity. Both of them niggas. One nigga who says that that's his man. He working with the nigga. Y'all see you in the shop, right? You just heard this nigga say out his mouth that he's willing to work with a nigga that he called the blade and that he called the rat. He's still willing to work with a nigga that he said that about. Nigga, either you lying or you a corny nigga. Or either way, Either way, if you don't care that a nigga's a blade and a nigga's a rat, you still willing to work with him, that makes you a buster. And if you was lying about that, that makes you a buster. It's no way around that. I'm telling you, that conversation you and your man had was fuel for the fire. All the fuel I needed to burn you niggas to the ground. I'm never talking about y'all niggas again. I don't need to. I don't need y'all niggas. I don't need y'all niggas. This is recreation right now. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm getting a couple dollars. I get a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm alright. I don't need you niggas. I don't need you niggas assistance. Yeah, I don't need you niggas assistance for nothing. Nothing. That's all the fuel for the fire. I needed that conversation y'all niggas had. Y'all niggas said enough. Both of y'all niggas. Y'all niggas said enough. Nothing I said, nothing you said to me, none of that. None of that means anything. Everything you said with the buster was all I needed. Once you brought up the blade, that means you fully aware of the corny shit that this nigga be saying about me. You well invested in that shit. You remember the name. You well invested in that shit. Yo, Sandbox Bully, what up, nigga? You well invested in that shit. You want a Como hat? Holla at Sandbox Bully. He'll show you how to get those. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you well invested. So you know the shit that he be saying about me. So when you bring that nigga on the platform and you got him sitting there with some niggas that I just did millions and millions of views with, I'm doing millions and millions of views with these niggas all on Netflix and all that, you mad. Because I ain't in the barbershop. I'm on Netflix and not the barbershop. You mad. I got a baldy, nigga. I don't go to the barbershop like that in real life. Nigga, I cut my own hair. I do this shit myself every single time. Every time y'all ever see me on the internet, I cut my hair. Except for maybe when I was doing the podcast, I used to shoot up town and let my son Heavy Hand Melvin do it. Other than that, I don't need you niggas for nothing. Nothing. I'm good. Matter of fact, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Loud knows everything, nigga. Loud knows everything. Loud knows everything, nigga. Loud knows everything, nigga. Yo, Big Cat, what up, nigga? You open this, man. She got me mad as hell right now. put that top on. This. Let's get to that. Yeah. All that shit I had to go through just now. Loud knows everything, nigga. Act like you know what's up. Yeah, act like you know what's up. For the little crumbs that the vacuum gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Vlad Hoffa. You the second nigga. You the second notable nigga that's going down in a ball of flames messing with that nigga. You don't realize that? You're going down in a ball of flames. Like, you're done. You done, son. It's over for you. Niggas see how you moving. Them numbers ain't like how they used to be. You done. The metrics is way down. You can't get a Netflix deal. Your numbers is way down. Your numbers is way down, nigga. That's why you want Zip on your platform. I get it. Know what I mean? I see the vision. Know what I'm saying? I see the vision. Know what I mean? I see the vision, you heard? That shit. Yo, Vlad Hoffa. Yo, Vlad Hoffa. You realize you messed that bag up? You see me with Rory and Maul? Huh? You see me on Rory and Maul providing expert analysis? Niggas talking about besides jail, niggas can't say nothing else. Yeah, right, nigga. I'm out here having my way, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I'm out here having my way, nigga. I'm chilling, nigga. And you know it, nigga. I'm out here chilling, nigga, and you know it, nigga. You niggas can tell, nigga. Niggas see what's going on, nigga. You niggas been in a nigga presence, nigga. Y'all niggas see that. Y'all niggas seen that aura up close in person, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? You seen that aura up close in person, nigga. That shit is way better in person than on camera, nigga. You know that. You know that. Little nigga. Little nigga. But his stature, a nigga is gigantic. But his stature, a nigga is gigantic. Be watching everything I do, nigga. If Rory and Maul wasn't on that pop podcast, I'm telling you I wouldn't have watched that shit. I have no reason to lie to you. I would not have watched that shit. Ever since I had found myself watching that shit, and then you did some bullshit and had them niggas strike my channel, or you copyrighted some shit, whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? So I just never watched nothing else you had going on after that. Like, yo, this nigga's a busted. You know what I mean? Say you ain't do that. See, after I was on your platform, after I went up there, the very next niggas that was on there, I think it was easy to block, Captain. You know what I'm saying? What? You know what I'm saying? I did a video, and I got a copyright for using the content off the channel, dead ass. You know what I mean? Remember, he was outside doing street interviews at one point. Yeah, he was trying to do anything to get it back going. He's mad. I'm gonna tell you why he's mad. He feel like he fumbled the bag. He has to feel like that. In this comment section, if you go to those videos, you know what I'm saying, where I'm on his platform, you know what I'm saying, you can leave the videos up all you want. The comments is there, nigga. But you gonna turn the comments off? Do that too. I don't care. They just gonna know I'm right. You know what I'm saying? If it's 300 comments under every video, let's just blanket number 400. 400 comments under every video. 240 comments, 250 comments. Yo, this kid needs to be the co-host. Yo, you should make him the co-host. Yo, you better sign zip. Do what you gotta do to sign zip. Don't fumble the bag like you did with everybody else. Sign zip, sign zip. Every video. So in his mind, he's one of the niggas that's swayed by that kind of shit. So he probably saying, yeah, I'm about to run it up with the nigga Zip. But then he do the buster shit and had a nigga 10 toes on. And I said, I'm good on that. I don't want nothing to do. I'm alright. Oh, yo, man, just know, man, if you keep going forward, man, just know, man, you're gonna come across somebody that says something about you. So what? So what? For spite, I might fuck with somebody that I ain't fucked with before that says something crazy just to make you mad, nigga. Just to make you mad, nigga. Straight up, nigga. Because it's obvious you care. I don't. I don't care, homie. I'm saying I don't want to mess with you. I don't care what you got, what type of opportunity you had, none of that. It doesn't move me. You're not the first nigga on the internet who could have put me in a better position, probably, maybe, perhaps, that I said I don't want to fuck with. Your morals and your principles, they don't intertwine with mine. It can never work. Know what I mean? What you stand on is felonious. That's the wrong word. What you stand on is frivolous. You stand on frivolous shit. Views and numbers. That's what you move. That's what you motivated by. I'm motivated by other things. You know what I'm saying? You motivated by views. You know what I'm saying? Talking about yo. Talking about yo. Yo, where that nigga Scheme at, matter of fact? Yo, get that nigga Scheme on the line. If I get rich, I'm going to get Scheme. That's what I'm going to do. If I get rich, I'm going to go get Scheme Team. That's what I'm going to do. If I get rich, I'm going to go get Scheme Team. I'm going to make amends with Scheme. I ain't making amends with that nigga right now. Fuck that nigga still. When I get rich, I'm going to make amends with Scheme Team. Yeah. Scheme know you too. You a jealous nigga, son. That's crazy, son. Mad jealous, bro. But you be alright, though. You math half, right? You be alright. Yeah, I'm talking low, man. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling, cooling. Schemes, I have all the Como hats in the kitchen cabinet. You know how he give it up. Yo, send that nigga Mad Como shit hats, B. Yo, Scheme, niggas need to go sit Sandbox Bully your Addy, man. Niggas gonna send you some merch, man. Sandbox Bully merch, man. Como hats, nigga. Nah, man. See what you thought you was doing? It backfired. It was some busted shit. The math adds up. Today's mathematics shit is adding up. Today's mathematics shit is adding up, nigga. Today's mathematics is the knife. Born. All being born to bone, nigga. Straight up, nigga. Born. All being born to ball. 9 is the divine number. 9 is the divine number. If you times 9 by any number, 9 times 2 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. Those are the two examples that I just provided for you. Now, if you was to do your birthday 9 times, you know, say your birthday was October, 15th, whatever, 1985, right? So the 85 at the end, the 15, and then the 10. If you times 9 by all of that and then add up, it's gonna come up to 9. Today, it's all adding up. Salute the big. Yeah, salute the big. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? I got the Russian cream in memory of Big. Today was big. I said, yo, I mean, when I break fast today, you know what I'm saying? I got some backwoods. You know what I mean? Big was the first nigga. Big is like the first nigga I heard talking about backwoods. Nah, Big. So I got the Russian cream off of the sniffer, Big. Yeah, Big. Yeah, definitely. March 9th, you know what I'm saying? I smoke backwoods and Dutchies, black. Remember Big said that? Salute the Big, man. Even though he had all them nasty raps and all that, we not talking about that today. Salute the Big, man. Yo, what's your favorite Big song? Put it in the chat. Your favorite Big song. Put it in the chat. My favorite Big song? Damn. It's 2. And I can't choose between them 2. One of them is Unbelievable. Unbelievable and Sky's the Limit. Those is my 2 favorite Big songs. But my favorite big verse, is the Tracy Lee and Biggie shit. Somebody just put unbelievable. Mac act door paneling, damaging them seeds. Oxygen, they can't breathe. Mad tricks up the sleeve. Wear boxes so my can breathe. Breathe through with the Q4 outside. Those that niggas can put all cracks. It smoke like the bastard. That's why yo, I ain't gonna lie. 9'5", 9'6", and all that. Big was that nigga. I used to have fights. What, that niggas talking it but ain't living it. Crystal pop, sipping it, mob hats, and lizard shit. Gator chunks, bitch. Rolling blunts with the williest, son of willies. Heck of the cops and ones and 9 millies. Stories like a motherfucker. That might be Big Hardest verse. I don't know. But, you know what else might be my favorite Big song? Baby mama screaming that get a job, nigga, oppressed to the limit. Got to rob me a nigga, simply plain. My man schooled me in the hoopty. Whispered in his ear, this is what we gotta do, G. Got the nigga good so I can cop bids and draw the fuck out the hood. Baby mama screaming, your daughter 12 months. Can't live life slinging rocks and smoking blunts. Hanging with them niggas don't pay the bills. And being broke at 30 give a nigga the chill. See what we got to do is quick to see a sweet Vic. You see that shit? Hell yeah, I see that shit. Colombian, Dominican, yeah, whatever. Whoever he was, he had it tucked under the level. 2 keys, 20 G's. Nigga, please, blow his brains out, cause witnesses we don't leave. On the road to riches and diamond rings. Real niggas do what? My son was wild and all that shit. Mad Blunts and Jib, we had the plan made. I bought my wife in a crib and bought the Mafia arcade. Mad games, pool tables and candy. A little extra trick and loot be coming in handy. Check it. Got on some 9-5 shit, told Benz, cop the legs, Delvec. He said, yo. Got on some 9-5 shit, sold the Benz, cop the legs, Delvec, cop the legs, we was set. Nino had work all in the projects. Niggas slinging O's and kept the profits. No one could stop it. We was living it up. All the sexy young bitches stressing, giving it up. Same bitches sucking dick, trying their best to thrill me. Said the niggas I killed is out to kill me. Soon as she spoke on that note, I saw a trench coats. One had a max spitting. All I saw was gun smoke. The other had a shotty. I was shooting everybody, and I wasn't missing. Had to get out this position. Niggas still hitting. Feeling hot was in my back. Licked 6 shots. Smoked the nigga with the Mac. The nigga with the shotty still busting, cussing. Mighty goals and boot downs. All I'm trying to do is shoot y'all. 2 shots in the room, guy. Booyah. Blew his ass out. Then I passed out. What? Come on, son. Niggas can't front on big, B. Niggas was little niggas, bro. That's what y'all gotta like keep in mind, that those was niggas that wasn't even like, they died 25, 24, shit like that. Little niggas. The doctor said I need about 3 weeks of recovery, but the nurses is loving me, saying the best part of the day is my half, feeding me breakfast and giving me the sponge bath. Niggas say I died dead in the streets. Nigga, I'm getting high, getting head on the beach, chilling, sitting on about $500,000 with all my niggas, all my guns, all my women. Next few years, I should see about $1 billion, all for the love of drug dealing. Got no love for the other side, fuck them tricks. Any repercussion, Junior Mafia spit clips all the time. Big Papa kick the raw rhymes and raw flows, and that's how I go. What? That might be my favorite big shit, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I know all of other shit's word for word like that. Them is the raps we was growing up to in the 80s and the 90s. Like, if you from the 80s, you grew up to those raps right there, shit like that. Nigga say, that's how you was proceeding about your day. Nigga got a Mac. Nigga 12, nigga with the Mac. Yeah, let's get to that. Shit was crazy, bro. Niggas used to be having all kind of guns. I remember one time these niggas in my hood had a ooh-wah. But you had to screw the nozzle on it. So it was a regular ooh-wah, but when you put the nozzle on, that shit made it. I remember one time that nigga, We was in the hallway smoking, me and my son Itchy. Itchy from Bailey. Me and Itchy in the hallway smoking. That nigga bust the door, but I don't know how that nigga got down the stairs with that big ass gun and all that. That nigga like got up on us with that shit. Dog y'all little niggas right now. Oh shit, let me hold that shit like the fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't holding that. Nigga was screwing the nozzle on that shit. I'm like, yo, let me hold that shit. Like, hell no. I would have gave it back. He probably thought I wouldn't have gave it back. We was like 13, 14. I was like 11, nigga. That's when niggas used to be wearing the big ass pants and shit. I used to have a big ass 357 in my pocket, nigga. The revolver, old John, in my pocket. It's regular. I remember one time I was with my cousin Greg. It was his gun. I was with that nigga. We went to the park. So my brother and my son Booby, them niggas in the park. So we seen them niggas ran to the gate like, yo, what up? I think we had the dog. They ran over there trying to fuck with the dog. So nigga like, yo, get out of here before I make Darren back. Y'all niggas dead. So niggas like, man, shut up. That nigga ain't gonna do that. Nigga, I'll fuck that little nigga. I'll beat that little nigga up. Fuck that little nigga up. Nigga, they talking mad shit. He said, yo, back them niggas down. That's my word. It took mad long for that shit to come out my pockets, bro. They thought it was a game, though. Pull that big shit out. I'm a little nigga. You know how big that shit looked in my hand, probably? Them niggas started booking. Oh! Oh! I heard the mother. Don't put that shit away. My son Greg used to take Swammy to court, homie. Niggas, I be hearing niggas talk about that shit nowadays. Yo, so my son used to take that shit to court with him. He'd be like, yo, you coming with me? Be like, yeah. He'd be like, you can't take the gun, son. Take the knife. He made me take the butterfly knife. Nigga told me how to like flip that shit and all that. Like, yo, take the knife. I used to be like 10, son. I was like in the 5th grade. Straight up, like 5th grade shit. Nigga living Coogee rap songs out, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Shit was real, nigga. Hey, yo, listen, man. Hey, yo, don't worry about the volume. I'm about to dip off anyway, man. I've been here for a long time. I already made my point. Vlad Hoffa. Played yourself. Played yourself, champ. And I'm still ascending. So I'm still ascending, you heard? Your shit is like in decline. I mean, you be cool, you heard? Much success. Do your thing, kid. Just, I don't want nothing to do with that success. I don't want nothing, no hard feelings. I understand you a buster. I don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? You and your man, y'all continue to slander niggas on the internet. Like, you with that kind of shit. That's your shit. You know what I mean? Y'all heard Mikey B started a new page. I think he said the name of it, like the Just Be Honest podcast. I think Mikey B started a new page, the Just Be Honest podcast. Go follow that, man. The Just Be Honest podcast. I'm out of here.